Hello, everyone. My name is Albert Rubio, and I am an admissions counselor at Cornish College of the Arts. Cornish is the premier visual and performing arts college in the Pacific Northwest, and we are located in Seattle, Washington. We're over 100 years old, and we are also one of the few arts colleges in the country where visual and performing artists actually get to study together. So this is our founder, Nellie Cornish, or Aunt Nellie, as many of the students used to call her back in the day. And she and the many teaching artists who followed her believed in an innovative approach through arts education that was exposing her students to all of the arts, very interdisciplinary approach to training. And that perspective led to some of the greatest innovations in the arts during the early 20th century. It shaped much of how we create and appreciate work today. And it also helped to put the Pacific Northwest and specifically Seattle on the map as a thriving arts community. And our mission here is to provide students like you who are aspiring to become practicing artists with an educational program of the highest possible quality and an environment that nurtures creativity and intellectual curiosity while preparing you to contribute to society as artists, citizens, and innovators. And we realize this mission by offering baccalaureate studies in the performing and the visual arts, and by serving as a focal point in the community for public presentation, artistic criticism, participation, and discussion of the arts. Our degrees are also designed to help you build all of the skills that you're going to need to navigate the professional landscapes of the 21st century. And we'll be educating you in critical thinking, creative problem solving, collaboration, as well as the generation of new work. You'll be focusing on traditional, interdisciplinary, and experimental art forms. And your faculty members at Cornish are actually professional working artists, and they're committed mentors as well. So they maintain thriving careers in their respective fields. They maintain all of their industry connections. And that really provides them with all of the knowledge and the skill necessary to train artists of the 21st century. The Cornish community is also dedicated to small classes, mentorship, and personalized instruction. So the average class size at Cornish is going to be about 13 students, and the faculty to student ratio is at 1 to 7. So as an artist studying at Cornish, you're going to get all of that individualized and personal instruction that's super important to a successful arts education. So Cornish is an urban campus, and we are located right in the heart of downtown Seattle, and we are immersed within the arts and culture of the city. Seattle is actually one of the world's epicenters for the visual and the performing arts, and that really makes it an ideal city to pursue an artistic education. Seattle houses some of the country's best live music, theater and dance companies, a popular music scene that has garnered national as well as international attention. We've got about 20 live theater venues. And we also have Pioneer Square, which is known as one of the country's most prominent art gallery districts. Seattle is also home to the Fifth Avenue Theater, Seattle International Film Festival, Seattle Art Museum, and the Upstream and Bumbershoot Music Festivals, just to name a few of the many, many arts organizations that you'll have the opportunity to interface with. Essentially, Seattle is a thriving professional community for practicing artists and designers, and Cornish has been at the forefront of the Seattle creative scene for more than 100 years. In terms of our exact location in the city, we are located in Seattle South Lake Union District. And if you're not familiar with Seattle, that's actually where Amazon maintains most of their campus spaces. So what does that mean for our campus? It means that we are surrounded by creative agencies, architecture and design firms, many nonprofits, and we're also within walking distance from all of the prominent creative spaces for performance, art, and culture. You're going to find Cornish alumni, faculty, and even current students making lots of bold, innovative work all over town. You are also going to have access to a variety of state-of-the-art creative and performance spaces, and these are available for use by all of our majors, regardless of their discipline. So visual artists are making art in individual and shared studios, materials labs, editing and recording suites, and much more. And performance artists are rehearsing, performing, and learning in a wide array of practice spaces, black box studios, historic concert halls, and the iconic Cornish Playhouse and the Al Haddif Black Box Studio. Those are located in Seattle Center, which is most famously where the Space Needle is, but Seattle Center also houses many of the city's large-scale arts and performance venues. The Playhouse is actually right in between Seattle Repertory Theater and the Pacific Northwest Ballet. And next year, we actually have 3 new creative spaces coming online. We have a brand new public-facing gallery that is going to open up. And we also have a brand new theater that's launching. And the theater will feature a Constellation sound system by Meyer Sound. So we'll be able to change the acoustics of the space depending on what type of performance is in there. We are also going to have a renovation that will be completed to our sculpture laboratory. And that's going to be a $2.5 million remodel. It'll have ceramics capabilities, metalworking, woodworking. We'll have 3D printers, laser cutters, the works, you name it. You're going to be able to create lots of really, really cool 3-dimensional artwork in the sculpture laboratory. And so those all launch in fall of 2022. So currently we're training students from 38 states and 18 countries, and many of them choose to live right here in the Cornish Commons, which is our state-of-the-art 20-story residence hall that we actually had built with artists in mind. Features plenty of space and lots of special amenities like private bathrooms, movement studios, practice rooms. We've even got an art studio. The 20th floor is also reserved just for residents, and it boasts amazing views of Seattle. So the majors that we offer are BFAs in animation, art, design, film, game arts, illustration, interaction design or user experience design, interior architecture, dance, musical theater, acting and original works, and theatrical design and technology, which we call performance production. For music students, we offer a unified Bachelor of Music degree. And we also have some Bachelor of Arts options, but they're specifically designed for transfer students who are coming in with an associate's degree or an equivalent amount of credits. So some great information regarding tuition. In the 2019-2020 academic year, Cornish actually became the first and the only art college in the country to actually decide to lower its tuition. We reset it by 20%. And we award over $4 million in scholarships each year to all of our admitted students, which are automatically considered for merit and need-based scholarships that are guaranteed for 4 years. So students who are interested in applying to Cornish can go to apply.cornish.edu/apply, or you can apply through the Common App as well. And priority consideration is going to be given to students who apply for admission and financial aid by our early action deadline of December 1. All of those who are applying for scholarship consideration should really get their application done by February 15th, application and audition or portfolio review. And after the February 15th deadline, applications are going to be considered on a space available basis. So there is some contact information right there. But thanks so much for listening, everyone. And we hope that many of you will consider applying to Cornish College of the Arts this year.